everyone. This is Art Napolitano, and I'm privileged to have an interview today with the country manager from Spain, Sammy El Ghoul. He's been involved in the network marketing industry for many, many years, both in the field, where he's been an expert there, but he's also had some incredible corporate experience. I know in the few months you've been leading the Spanish market, one of the things you did is put a system in place. Can you just talk about that system and what's important for partners to understand? What are the things we need to do to plug into that system?
Well, basically, the system is about getting consistency and to be consistent in what we do. Like everything in life. I mean, if I want to build muscles, I need to go to the gym and I need to train. Now, if I train twice a week or 5 a week, makes the difference of how quick you want to build your muscles. So basically, in our industry, it's the same. So the system is not the gym here. The system is what we build in the sense of online meetings, physical meetings, national meetings. So on a whole year, we were able to put a system together where basically helping everyone where they can just plug in, through Zoom, or it could be a live meeting. The calendar is visible. People just have to go into their back office. They see the calendar. We share it on online. We share it in Telegram channels. So basically, consistency is the name of the game. And habits, to bring people in a habit of consistency, many times our people are not aware, they're not used to sort of getting that habit. And bringing people in the habit to join the meetings and all that makes the big difference. So if you're out there listening, the most important for you to understand is plug in the system so that you can get your business running. You get your believe in yourself. You get to know other people. You get to know other stories. You get to hear success stories that will be sometimes just a word can make the whole difference in your life. Just a word from someone at any time, at any moment, can change your life completely. And this is why we build up the system for people to get plugged into and to help them grow and achieve success.
In Spain, I saw the calendar and we discussed the support system for people. And what I like is there's stability. People know what they can expect. So just at this time, because things can change, what does the typical week look like and then the month look like? Because I know we have like a regional week and we have a lot of Zoom meetings for both training and business presentations and leadership. Can you give us just a general idea of what a calendar might look like to support the market?
Absolutely. Every week we have two online meetings every Monday and every Thursday at 9:30 in the evening in Spain. And we also use Latin America. So all the Spanish speaking countries are we put that together because it makes it easier when you speak the same language, but you can reach millions of people through that. So we have Mondays and Thursdays online meeting. Then we have one event every start of every weekend, first weekend of the month. We have an event online where we recognize people for their achievement, where we listen to their stories, how they got over their challenges. So it's a very amazing event online. And then every third week, we have a regional event where all the main cities, Madrid, Barcelona, Murcia, Bilbao, Valencia, Mallorca, so in every region in Spain, we have a meeting going on at the same time, at the same day. So basically it's Zencino Day in Spain. So we will have like about 500 to 1,000 people listening to Zencino, where people can join and learn more about Zencino physically. So it's more of a get together event, a beautiful atmosphere. People enjoy the social connection with people. It's an amazing.
Well, I love how you've blended high tech with high touch because everyone has a busy life. People start part time, and just to be able to invite people and onto a Zoom to hear about the business from someone who has more experience presenting, or to invite them on a Zoom, or to go on a Zoom yourself to get training and knowledge so you can just put a little time aside for the evening for your business. But also building that system into a live event, I think, is the social proof people really need to build the glue into their network marketing business. And I really love how you put it all out, made it very simple to understand. Is this similar to some of the strategies that you implemented when you were with your last company for 13 years in a corporate role and took them from roughly the same level of sales where we are right now in Encino, but in 13 years you went to 3 billion? I mean, I'm still trying to find out what was the magic dust that you could do something like that. Was this system part of that?
Absolutely, Art. Absolutely. Because it was consistency. As I mentioned, before, consistency is very important for a person to be able to grow and have success. And there is another very major point there. Simplicity was also part of the major success. To be able to have something simple, to be able to talk about something in a simple way. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but to be able to talk to people in a simple way, to make people see in a simple way that your life can change, because many people don't believe that, but you can make them see that in a simple way by proving to them success, because success can be proven. So it's so simplicity and consistency with a system and an event. You have signed up for success. You just have to be part of it.
It's incredible when you think about the growth curve from 250 million to 3 billion in just over a decade. And I've been doing this for so long, but I got to go back to when I was brand new, sitting in the chair as a new guest, like some of the people watching this. And I'm thinking, can I do this? I'm a rock musician. I've never been in business. Can I talk to people? And I remember the compound effect, diagram of, if you can train two people and we get a few customers, and we set up two more people with their own online shop, and those two get two is four becomes eight becomes 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, and the numbers just get, pretty soon you think the whole world should be in your team. Right? But that idea, I sat there and thought to myself, I can find my two. And then they said, well, if you get three, to get three is 927, that turns to 81, 243, and so forth. And I'm thinking, what? I could have that many partners, that many online shops, and I can get a small percentage override. And I only need to introduce the three. And then, of course, they did the 5x5 model. And the whole illustration was just to emphasize the point of how powerful the compound effect of duplication is in network marketing. And that is really still true today. And Zinzino's comp plan is train two to get two, then add a third and add a fourth line if you want to. But you could make a lot of money just building two to get two if we just each get a few customers. And so I think we can sometimes overcomplicate everything. And I certainly know I can, because sometimes you know too much and you want to tell everybody too much right away. But what I love about what you're doing, Sammy, is you just gave everyone the platform, the curriculum, that if they just give into their purpose of what they want to achieve, and they plug into those Zooms, they're consistent with the effort, they plug into the live meetings, then why can't they be successful? So,
Absolutely.
Sammy, this is a little bit of a training piece for people right now. Is there any advice you would give to partners that are either just getting started or want to advance their business? What final advice could you give them?
Well, basically the advice I can give them is uh, put yourself targets in front of you that you can achieve. Don't be frustrated. Don't be, it's don't run. You can run fast, but you can run also a marathon. And don't worry, the aim here is for you to achieve success and to be able to be financially independent. And here is what is a simple thing for you to understand. If you're able to do two customers a week, and one partner every 2 weeks. If you do that and duplicate that during 1 year, you will be a six-figure earner. So it's as simple as that. I mean, to be able to do two customer a week, if I'm doing a business, I mean, I have never seen a business surviving on two customers a week. But here you do, and you're able, just by doing that, two customers a week and one partner every 2 weeks, duplicating that and showing your people to do that. 1 year, six-figure earner, you're financial free, and it's as simple as that. You just need to go out and do it.
Sammy, many people are misinformed or uninformed. And sometimes when we're talking to people and they just don't want to look or they don't want to take the test or turn us down, it's easy for us to maybe get down a little bit or to lose the vision. So for those people, I try to say, look, think about the job that you do now. How much schooling did it take? How much time did it take to get good at what you're doing? And then also consider the hours you put in every single day for that paycheck. And I've always said to people, are you really creating anything? If you have what I call linear income, you're exchanging time for money. That means every day you work an hour to get paid an hour, no matter if you're highly paid or not. But what happens is every day you start at zero and have to do it again. With network marketing, with Zinzino, you get a customer, they see the benefit of the product. They're going to take it month after month. You start adding new partners to your team, like building a network of online shops, and that builds upon itself day after day, week after week, no matter what speed you're going at. But you dictate the speed. And that's why I love what you put together with this system, because if anybody really wants to go fast, they just need to be a little bit more serious, right? That's it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've seen it already in the little months I've been here, Art. I've seen it already in 3 months. Some people really go in 3 months from zero to hero. I mean, it's like amazing if you're really, if you have a burning desire in you to change your life and you're willing to learn and you're teachable, there is nothing in this world that can stop you from success. That's all I can say to that.
Sammy, I'd like to ask you about the vision of 100 million customers for Zinzino. Everyone talks about that at the corporate level, starting with Doug Peterson, our CEO, and the co-founders, Orion and Hilda Sali. And how do you see your role as the country manager and all the roles of the country managers, and how are you going to contribute to that?
It's basically very simple. When you have a dream or a vision, let's like here, 100 million customers by 2050. You see, it's a long-term dream, and many times that's how, that's the difficulty many times of people to put a long-term dream, but also to believe in it. And it's very simple to achieve dreams. Basically, dreams are achievable if you do little steps as targets towards the dream. And that's why Sensino has put 2025, we're going to achieve 1 million customers. 2035, we're going to do 20 million customers. And 2050, we're going to do the 100 million customers. So we as a country managers, knowing that that is our path, now I can take the million customers in 2025. I can look at my leadership in the country. I can look at my numbers in the country. And now I can say, okay, I'm going to contribute to that million with 200,000 customers as Spain. The same thing will do the country manager of Italy. The same thing will do the country manager of France. So, and when we bring those numbers together, we understand that we all are doing that step so that together we can achieve 2025 with a million customer. And there is no doubt we are going to make it because we are clear on a vision. We're clear on the path. And the same thing as with the company, it's the same thing with every single person that joins this industry. You need to believe in your vision and your dream.
It is really a partnership between corporate and the field.
Absolutely.
Everyone has to work together to become successful. we all join this business and the goal is to grow leadership. I'm always looking to identify the next person that can become a leader. Can you talk about some of the attributes that you've seen of a successful leader in our industry?
Well, leadership is a big word, and if I, people sometimes use the word as if it's just a normal word, but you have to own leadership. If you want to say that word, you have to own it. And for me, leadership starts with being an example. I mean, I cannot, preach to people something that I did not do. So when you talk about leadership and you see that immediately, you see the person in front of you and you know by fact he is doing that because he has done it before or he is leading by example. And when you start looking at leadership, attributes of a leadership, you see humbleness. A leader is normally humble because he's not giving orders to people. He is showing people a way, he's giving really a light path for people to see where can I go. And that through humbleness is very, very visible. Then a leadership attribute to a leader. A leader is always there when you need him. So people call you. They have some issues. They need help. They need to be attended. They need to be looked after in the beginning. And, it's like when you have a newborn baby. When babies get born, you cannot just let them walk and let them eat alone. They need help until a certain time, and then they can just go for free. Then they start move. So that's the same thing here. When people join and they have never been in this industry, they need that help. They need somebody to show them the way, to guide them. And that's where an attribute of a leader comes in. You see exactly when a leader is there for these people or is he just not around, So, and these attributes are very, very key attributes when you speak about leadership.
The big challenges for us is to take all these different organizations, which they have a lot of times their own ideas, but somehow bring them all together and get the leadership to work together. Because I know as we work as individuals, that's one thing, but when we can work as a team, how much more can we achieve? That's why even my organization that we started many years ago, United Networks International, the reference of that uni team is that every new person you sponsor is really their own network. So what we're trying to do here is pull in the same direction, share the same vision, carry it forward, that help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want, and be a servant leader, because that's really important. No one here works for anybody. I am nobody's boss. And I really respect what you're doing. We're building this volunteer army. You're such an amazing leader, Sami, and I'm really thankful that you took time for this interview.
Thank you very much, Art. It's a great honor and pleasure to be here.